What up, players? Coming at you from an undisclosed location. I ain't gonna give up everything, but you can see it's a total different vibe. Cali vibes, 100%. So here it is, the iPhone 11 Pro. Focus on me. What up, YouTube? My name is CJ. This is CJ Knows Tag Player, and we back and we talking about this right here, iPhone 11 Pro, baby. For the haters, for the supporters, and for the in-between, I got you all covered because the iPhone 11 Pro, I'm gonna say it now, it's legit. Been all this skepticism, oh, not much change, XYZ. That's the nature of business. You know what I mean? Like I said before, Apple likes to keep the same shell, you know, use a lot of the same parts, but they always change like the upgraded chip and some internals and some software. Everyone has iOS 13 now, regardless if you're on the new platform or you're on the older platform, you have iOS 13. So software experience is similar, it's not the same. This has the latest chip. So it's gonna have the latest speed, the latest processing, the latest efficiency. And boy, when we talk about efficiency, let's talk about that battery life. The battery life is nuts on this one. And this is the smaller, I went iPhone 11 Pro. I usually get the max, the big side. I like the bigger phones, but I am enjoying the smaller phone. And I'm getting killer battery. Do you hear me? We're talking crazy on screen time. It's ridiculous, it's nuts, and it is amazing. I think the misconception about Apple is you guys don't understand why they focus on the things they do. It's because this is a consumer market. Apple understands that. They are all about the consumer. Battery life. What does everyone complain about on the iPhone? The battery, it doesn't last long, XYZ. So what did they do? They gave you 4 to 5 hours increase. That issue's automatically addressed, out of the way, finito. Nobody has to worry about complaining about iPhone batteries anymore. Now, before I get to the main event that they focused on, which is this camera and player. If you haven't seen my video about the iPhone 11 Pro camera, I did a video where I strictly use the camera on the iPhone for the entire video. There's one segment where I'm holding the phone, obviously I'm using the camera there, but that's a very small segment, that's the intro part, but everything else is on the iPhone 11 Pro. Man. Pro. All right, real quick, players, because you know, you get your iPhone 11 Pro, you know what I mean? You get that bad boy, you got to keep that boy protected. My favorite way to protect my smartphones is Rhino Shield. Y'all know that. Some player was in my comments talking about, only because Rhino Shield send you free cases. Bro, you know how many case emails I get from case companies? I've tried a lot of them, and I'm narrowed down to my favorite, and it's Rhino Shield, period. Man, about to make me cuss. My case of choice right now is the Rhino Shield Crash Guard NX. You see, you can change the color of the buttons on there. You know, I got the pink boys that I thought was orange when I was inside, but they really pink. But pink and this army green look good together anyway, so I'm gonna keep rocking it, player. I'm confident in my sexuality. If you tripping off of pink or something, you know what I mean? It's just color, G. Color has no gender. Now I got other Rhino Shield renditions, minus the one Apple clear case, which I kind of talked to you guys about in my first unboxing video. But I'm gonna put some of these cases on, let you see what it look like real quick so that you get a feel for the Rhino Shield. So let's do it. Hey, I am dying out here in this heat, G. Man, I'm missing LA already. So the customability that Rhino Shield gives you, that's another big reason why I'm so, you know, in love with their cases and their case offerings, because I get to add my swag to it. Like, no one's gonna have a Rhino Shield like me unless they just copy what color combination I created. So that's just something to think about. So before I get into the camera and everything, I wanna get into other things like user experience on this thing. So far it's been great. I'm loving the new dark mode in iOS 13. I put dark mode on everything, every app that has it available, I'm dark mode. So now that it is in the iOS app, man, it's just saving my eyes. The white backgrounds are not what we need, baby. We need dark mode, everything dark mode. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So outside of that, let's talk about the main event, the camera. Now, all they changed was the camera. You doing right? What are you doing when you post to social media? What are you on, IG? What do you need, a fire camera? You on Twitter? You still need a fire camera. What? Oh, you on YouTube? You need fire video. IG stories, fire video. And the iPhone 11 Pro is just fire camera, man. Fire, and fire. All 4 cameras on this thing is A1. iPhone has always had the video camera and the smartphone on lock for me. But when it came to the pictures, it was the Google Pixel all day, player. And Samsung's improvement on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus was mwah. Understand, they have market research. They understand what the people who are buying these smartphones want. And the main thing they want is a better camera. What did Apple focus on? The camera. They knew they were gonna keep the body the same. They have yet to start working on the notchless display, which we already got leaks about the next year's iPhone not having a notch, okay. But until then, Apple, you know what I mean? They maintain their resources, reuse them, gave us a better chip, super long battery, and then they gave us some killer cameras. Look at the size of these cameras in comparison to the past. You guys got to understand, the super small sensors on smartphone cameras is what limits them from being great. So they put these big old in-your-face cameras, but it's not just for a look or a lack of look, because everyone was hating them in the beginning. It's more so for function. You got these cameras that function, they function so well. It was so many times where I did filler shots for videos on here. Like, I'm so comfortable using this camera that if I don't want to pull out my big camera, I would take the shot off of here and use it any day in my video. You don't believe me, player? Hold up, let's get this popping real quick. I'm gonna go front facing camera, then I'll do rear. I am willing to pull out my iPhone 11 Pro to create content with. This will be cut into my video. I'm gonna match it up because this video running and you're gonna see me, baby. Look how great this is. We got the sun shining on me, ideal lighting situation. Always gotta be the ideal situation, because these sensors are small as it is. Give them as much help to be great as you can. Now let's go to the rear camera. I'm gonna go ultra wide. I'm gonna hold it like that. Okay, so now we got the ultra wide, player. From the rear view, I know that I am in frame because it's ultra wide. That's why I love ultra wide lenses, especially if you're gonna do like a vlogging type setup and so forth. Look at me, I'm holding it now, I'm getting it in. You guys see me, no faking, no flaking, and I will use this in my footage because I can guarantee I'm so comfortable and so confident in the iPhone 11 Pro's camera that I know it looks good. I did that just to show you that I have that much confidence in the iPhone 11 Pro's camera. Like, I believe in it, I support it, I enjoy it. Taking photos, I took some killer photos. Now I took some of those, you know, those professionally lit type of photos, but then I took regular photos all the time. Like my whole time when I was in LA for YouTube Next Up, I'm just taking photos, video. It's all looking so good. It was just butter, man. Everybody, I'm taking a picture on them. They're looking at the quality. They're like, wow. Everyone wanted the phone at the end of the week from just seeing the results of it. And that's the point. Like, that's why it makes sense, because look, you're gonna pull out your iPhone 11 Pro and everybody else gonna have whatever phone they have. You're gonna take a picture, everyone's gonna want you to take the picture and airdrop it to them. That's exactly what happened. And next up, and then afterwards, they're like, man, you're gonna make me get that phone, because you're getting the best picture quality in the game. It just works that way. Man, hey man, shooting outside is not the best. I don't recommend it. And just from me seeing that and seeing that reaction alone, I understood why Apple put the focus where they put it. Everyone has a perception, everyone has an opinion. But the only thing that matters is facts, and you cannot prove the fact until you use. But the real point I want to make is I think a lot of people hate the iPhone because the iPhone is good. Like, it's just consistent. No matter, oh, it doesn't have this feature, that feature. It's not perfect. It doesn't have everything, but it's good and it's consistent and it works. So it's like, you know, what is the point of hating it? Like, some people just hate iPhones. I don't understand it. There's no reason to hate the iPhone. It does what it does and it does it well. So if you're considering an iPhone 11 Pro or 11 Pro Max, you won't know until you use it. Even if you're considering the iPhone 11, because it has two of the cameras. It has the main wide and the ultra wide. These cameras are amazing. These cameras are so good. And I can't wait till the Filmic Pro, the new Filmic Pro is out. I don't know if it's out now or not. I've been out the loop, you know what I mean? I was grinding for a whole week in boot camp with YouTube. Thank you, shout out to that opportunity. I absolutely loved it. When that new Filmic Pro come out to where you can record on multiple cameras at once and I can get like a front shot and a rear shot, a front facing on me and then the rear one facing the product or the subject, being able to do a conversation type of thing, that'd be killer for the vlog. Like, and just, there's so many ideas I have for that, but also for the content creators out there. I think if you're a content creator and you limit it to just your phone, this phone is the phone you want to have for content creation, like 100%. That's it, just period. If you want the phone for content creation, A1 video, A1 picture quality, and you already know, everyone knows this, even if the Android fanboys don't want to admit it, iPhones have better social conversion. That's just a fact, it's a proven fact, and it just is the way that it is. So why not get the device that every app develops for first? They put it out, they know every iPhone has that same platform. There's no hiccups, there's no other skins and things to deal with. These are the things that make the iOS ecosystem worth it. for the majority of the people that choose to subject themselves to Apple ecosystem. Now, granted, I know you hate Apple, some of y'all, I don't care, honestly. Like, you know, you leave a comment on some BS, like, I really don't care. You wasting your breath. Because if it's too negative, it's already gonna get filtered, and number 2, it's gonna get deleted, baby. So iPhone 11 Pro for the win. My name is CJ, this is CJ Knows Tech, where I love to talk tech and anything creative, and I love this phone. It's absolutely great. Period. Mic drop.